WCIA 3 News.
A community calling it Love for Liam. What people are doing to help a young man and his family recover from a violent incident of road rage. Plus 6 to 8 hours. That's how long it took a doctor to perform a miracle on a single patient. And the governor's mask mandate will be lifted next week, but some people will still need to cover their faces.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
Liam is now a survivor. He's went leaps and bounds.
After he was shot in the head, Liam Gasser's family was told his life would never be the same. But his mother says he's a fighter. Good evening, I'm McLeod Hageman. Jessica has the night off. Well, that shooting happened in October, and several people are holding a fundraiser to help Liam and his family. It's just one way they're hoping to achieve victory over violence. WCIA 3's Sarah Lehman has been covering this story for months, and Sarah, Liam Gasser is beating the odds every single day.
Absolutely. This video grabbed the eyes and hearts of thousands of you. It was all over social media. We had it as well. It's Liam Gasser's first steps after recovering in the hospital for months after he was shot in the head. And even though he has a long road to recovery, several people across the area say they're dedicated to helping.
Hey, we need a handicapped vehicle. We need a handicapped a motorized wheelchair, ramps built. Her house isn't wheelchair accessible, so additions need to be built.
Those are just a few things Terry Von Faden and her son Liam Gasser need. Gasser was shot in the head in October near Prospect Avenue and Town Center Boulevard in Champaign in the middle of the afternoon. A shocking moment for people who work, live, and drive through that area every day.
I was surprised. You know, here we are. We're down on Prospect Avenue. I don't work very far from there, anyways. And we're like, wow, that is literally in our backyard.
Gasser's mother told us shortly after it happened, doctors were worried he would be paralyzed from the neck down, but she knew he was a fighter. Months after the shooting, he took his first steps. Now, there's the challenge to get Gasser home, to live and thrive in a safe environment. That's why these community members came together and started the Love for Liam fundraiser.
We came together as a team to raise money for Liam to get this equipment to bring him home. We know in our hearts that he is a future leader of this community, and we're going to make sure that that happens. But more importantly than the funds and the van and the equipment is to show him and his mother, Liam and his mother, the support of the community.
Now, these men say they've had an outpouring of support from the community about this, and it's starting. The fundraiser isn't until April 3rd, but you can get involved now. We'll have all of that information for you over on our website, WCIA.com. Back to you.
All right, Sarah, thanks so much. And no one has been arrested in connection to this case. If you have any information, please call Champaign Police, or you can submit your information through Crime Stoppers. Those numbers are posted on your screen. We'll also have more information on our website right there at WCIA.com. A coronavirus update tonight. People across the state have one more week before the mask mandate is lifted. Governor Pritzker is set to have Illinois fall in line with states like New Mexico, California, and Florida. But here in Illinois, some places will still offer masks or at least recommend them.
I'm sure a lot of people are relieved all over. I mean, that's, and we'll hopefully not be dealing with this anytime soon. But yeah, it's like I said, we'll have masks at the host stand, and if people want one, we'll give it to them.
Hospitalizations have continued to drop since Governor Pritzker made the announcement. There are fewer people in the hospital with the virus than we initially reported since that announcement was made. That's a 33% drop. And if you didn't already know, Illinois law will require you to keep masking up in healthcare facilities like hospitals, long-term care facilities, and congregate settings like prisons and shelters. Public transportation like buses and airplanes fall under the federal mask mandates. That'll be in place until March 18th. Daycares will be required to follow those DCFS guidelines. Crews have been busy filling potholes across the area. Rain or snow can seep into the pavement, making it easier for the weight of vehicles to lift that asphalt. Urbana and Champaign crews have been busy at work patching dozens of spots, and they hope to get as many done before it snows again. If you see a pothole near your home, you can report it to your Public Works Department, including IDOT. The City of Champaign also has an app. To learn more, check out our website right there at WCIA.com. Well, if you're driving in Champaign, you probably noticed several ads on billboards, but one really caught our attention this week. The Monticello School District has a billboard in Champaign advertising for job openings within the district. Superintendent Vic Zimmerman says they have one in Champaign and two in Decatur. He says it's a way to open their applicant pool.
What we've seen the last couple of years is there's just not enough teachers out there. So what we decided to do this year was kind of get a little creative in our advertising our positions.
Zimmerman says it's a good time of the year to start recruiting, and he wants to let other educators know it's not his intention to take teachers away from Champaign or Decatur. He says it's a way to appeal to students who are graduating college or anyone else passing through. International Prep Academy will be going remote tomorrow after a fire hazard was caught on campus. The Champaign Fire Department confirmed the boiler was overheating. Firefighters responded after school maintenance workers reported it. The district says they will review the situation every single day to determine when it's safe to return. Educators say they'll keep parents updated. The Illini Hillel is responding to reports of anti-Semitic flyers placed around campus. The executive director says dozens of students found bags with hateful messages yesterday. Some of those students say they're concerned for their safety on campus. He says it's shocking, offensive, even hurtful. The Illini Hillel released a statement saying they'll be working with administrators and police.
I think that it's important to know that regardless of this intimidation tactic, our Jewish community is very strong and very welcoming. And if there's anyone that is curious about what Jewish history is all about, what Jewish culture is all about, we would always welcome people at Hillel.
Cohen says this shows how easy it is to spread hate and division. He says he hopes the campus community takes it as an opportunity to build peaceful relationships. And if you know the people responsible, you can report that information and remain anonymous. All you have to do is open the camera app on your cell phone and then point it at this flow code. That should direct you to the site, and you'll be entitled to cash reward if your information does lead to an arrest. It only takes one person to save a life, and that's what it took to help Oakwood High School get a grant for their life-saving blood drive. Terry McCarthy works for Impact Life, and she attended a play to watch one of her interns. During intermission, she met 75-year-old Kendra Miller, who thought she was too old to donate. McCarthy told her they needed one more donor for the school to reach their goal.
Just mentioning that to Kendra was all it took for her to say that she'd be in there.
My motivation was also to save lives, so that was wonderful to have that extra bonus.
Oakwood High School will now get a $270 grant that goes into their scholarship fund. The school hosts these drives about 4 times a year. McCarthy says she wants people to know there is no age cap to donate. She says you do need to be at least 16 years old with parental consent or 17 to donate. McCarthy says she actually had a 90-year-old donate to help save a life. A Leroy, Illinois man is alive thanks to an organ transplant team who weathered the treacherous snowstorm that hit the Midwest. Dr. Catherine Caldwell got the call to fly from St. Louis to Chicago to deliver a pair of lungs for a dying patient. Her team only had about 6 hours to get the lungs to St. Louis. When last week's storm canceled their flight, Dr. Caldwell asked Southwest Airlines to get them on the only flight leaving the next morning. The airline made it happen.
I'm not going to let somebody's incredible gift, not do the most honor we can for that and fight to the very end to get back with this. And so I just kept thinking, just keep going. The only thing we got to do is just what's the next obstacle? Try to get through that.
And Dr. Caldwell says they got the lungs of the patient with minutes to spare. The patient is now out of the hospital and recovering well. The team hopes this inspires people to be organ donors. Well, the Lincoln Museum makes a special announcement this President's Day, how students are being honored. Plus, a fallen Champaign police officer is being remembered through a generous donation. What's next for Oberheim Park in Monticello?